it reminds me of the transition that I did. Ezekiel, when I was a senior designer there, was like $30 million company, and then Orisu, where I was just at, was like we were more around 5. But I know who my guy is at Orisu, whereas at Ezekiel we were literally designing for like 4 or 5 different kinds of customers.
Yep. At DC, you had a few people. You had a costing team, you had a materials team, you had a development team, and then you had a merchandising team and your design team. Going here, my designer was my merchandiser. He was the one who was doing the color ups. He was doing the materialization, where I had to come in and tame your designer to getting him back in that box. You're the developer, and you're the like guy trying to give them options. You know, you don't want to ever say no.
You want to work with them.
Yeah, you want to
but
work with them.
there has to be a compromise.
Yeah, there has to be a compromise, and there's times where, you know, the designer and me butt heads.
Just knowing your price points, knowing how to keep the line like small but deep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because those doors are gonna know you for a certain heritage.
Exactly.
And you gotta deliver that when they want to do like a $2,000 shoe. It's like, hold on now, how many of those are we gonna sell?
At DC, you had different people taking care of that. Now you're a part of that process when you weren't a part of that process. You're now pretty much waist deep in it, knowing and learning everything about the process from the front end of concept all the way down to production, all the way down to sales.
You're working in production, super vital part of making the product and the styling of the company, right?
Yep.
So having said that, what do you think a new company needs to know to be successful from like a production standpoint?
Basically knowing your lead times. That's a big issue, because you got to get your products to your retailers on time that say you're going to be delivering, because sometimes where you say you're going to be X and X date there and your delivery is not there, there's a chance your retailer will say, well, I don't want it no more. Make sure your calendar is on point. That's it. That calendar right there dictates how your product's getting to the market.